Okay, how to do? I hope everybody's having a great day. If you'll all join me, my name is Capt.Steve, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the SS Arlene. Okay, this is a Arlene, my 1961 Chris-Craft Cavalier. She's 25 feet long. Oh, love this boat. Bought her probably a little more than a year ago for a very reasonable price. I bought her as a restoring project. As you can see, she's got a lot of work left in her. She's only had her for about a year, and I've been mostly working on the inside, just getting it cleaned up. But she's got all the lines of a true Chris-Craft, which of course is handy because that's what she is. Beautiful boat, as you can see. Capstan winch and our little tie down and an anchor rod, I guess. I'm not sure of the terminology for that, still learning. Here we go. This is a starboard side. In fact, let's step back here, give you a better look at her from a greater distance. You'll have to excuse me while I readjust. There we go. As you can see, she's a pretty fair boat. Not bad for an old girl. Like I said, she's 25 feet long, 1961 Chris-Craft Cavalier cabin cruiser. Nice, well set up cabin. Two sleeper berthing area right down in there. Now you can't see that very well, but of course little accessories I've added, lamps and so forth. There you go. Incidentally, from what I understand, this boat was made about a year after Chris-Craft bought out Cavalier. Thus, you notice the plywood sides in the lower part of the hull, as opposed to other Chris-Craft that are planked. So, in any case, this is a swim deck, or dive platform, whatever you want to call it. And it's got a little spot right down there for a swim ladder. So definitely some cool stuff. I don't know if we can get the name in there. We'll see what we can do. We'll swing out wide. There we go. That's the Arlene. Ta-da! In any case, there's a tour of the outside of the Arlene. And I am Captain Cornwell. I want to thank you for watching my boat. Good afternoon, folks. This is Captain Steve aboard the SS Arlene, and I want to welcome you to the tour of the Arlene. First thing I'm sure you noticed is a handy dandy little bell here, the brass bell that my wonderful wife bought for me for Christmas. Thank you, dear. I love you ever so much for it. Love that thing. Thank you, dear. This is the bench seat that I've been trying to tell you about, that I've been working on ever so diligently. So, okay. There is the other bench seat. Let me go ahead and switch the camera around here a little bit. Can I do that? Will it let me? No, it won't let me. Okay. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to stop here for just a moment, and I'll do part two. Okay, this is part two. This is the other bench seat for my boat. And you have to pardon the foam. There's the ladder that came with the boat when I bought it. So, funny thing is that boat's sitting on the wrong side. See, that's the starboard side. You know, according to nautical terms, starboard means it sits out facing the stars. Port side is the side that faces the port where you're supposed to board from. This is the port side. These poor canvases are so tattered that the as you can see, the zippers are actually pulling away from the canvas itself, and then are in such rough shape that they're actually missing teeth, as you can see. Really kind of scary looking there, so that definitely needs to be replaced. So let's see what else. This is this oversized dash area that I've been trying so desperately to try and describe to you, which, unless you're there, I guess it's kind of hard to do. So there is the helm wheel. I love this wheel. This is one of the things that actually encouraged me to buy the boat. This seat right here is, well, in a word, scary. We're definitely going to be replacing that. Oh, that right there, those pieces of wood, those are the actual boards that, or support boards that go underneath the bench seat here. Once I get that built up, as you can see, I got to do a little repair work there, and then there's a framework that goes underneath these cushions, and then these right here support those cushions with the framework underneath there. The framework will actually raise the seats up by about, oh, call it 6 to 8 inches, maybe a little more, which is kind of nice because it also creates a little extra storage room. So onto the cabin. This is the cabin area down here, and that right there is my little collection of maps and all kinds of neat stuff there, including my registration. See? Even has my name on it. It makes me feel special. In any case, those are my maps. Those are my battery gauges. Over here is my dining area. Let me move my hand out of the way here. This is where I sit down and have my coffee and my breakfast and rest and relax. Enjoy a quiet afternoon. Nice thing about these canvases back here in the pilot, back in the pilot house, is those roll up, especially once they're working properly. And I can toss a fishing line out the back with those rolled up and sit back and enjoy a quiet afternoon sitting back there on the bench seat, right there, fishing from back there. Okay, back to the cabin. Cabin we love. Cabin is sanctuary. One of the nice things that I've always believed is that every sanctuary needs a good picture to kind of give it a little feel of home. Let's see if we can get that from a different angle. I don't know how well you can see that. Okay, you're still getting some glare on it, but that gives you an idea. Oh, one other nice feature I love about this cabin, you know, nice big huge windows. You can look out and see what's going on while you're out there in the water, bobbing around. You're spending a weekend having a great time, and you've got, well, a good at least 180-degree view out those cabin windows. So this here is the sink, microwave, and stove. Down here is the refrigerator, which of course is stocked full of drinks and sodas and all kinds of cool stuff. Lots of neat stuff in here. Even got a couple of beers if I ever want to sit back and have a beer on a warm day. Unlike today where it's freezing cold. Water right now is being brought in only because I haven't gotten the pump set up or the tank set up or cleaned out yet. This is my spice rack, so that if I do catch something, I've got all kinds of choices and options for making dinner. You know, talk about fresh fish. This is right out of the water and straight into the frying pan via a sink/cleaning station. This is the lamp I made. Made that myself out of I guess it was a 6-inch plexiglass tubing that was cut lengthwise, and then I sanded it to give it a frosting. The brass was literally bought out of a hobby shop that I bought where I bent it to the right shape and screwed it into place. So that's my own little creation there. My fillet knife, cooking utensils, can opener, measuring utensils, and fish scaler. So definitely some cool stuff there. Believe it or not, these are a pair of swim goggles, which I can use, but you know, they're okay. Those are my pots and pan, or my pot and pan, soup ladle and spoon, serving spoon. So one of two fans. There's that one there, and this one over here. This here is the berthing area for those who prefer to use nautical terminology. As you can see, let me see if I can scoot over here and get in a little bit further back so you can get a better look at this. There we go. That's the port side of the bed in the berthing area. And of course we got, as my wife likes to call it, the Martha Stewart touch with the throw pillows on either side of the bed. That black thing right there is for a fire extinguisher, which is kind of handy to have. You want to have at least 2 or 3 on a boat this size. So safety first, of course. You know, you're out there in the water, bouncing around in the waves. You get a fire on board, you got to put it out or sink. Basically, not much of a choice there. Okay, once again, my sanctuary. Down here, a little light right there is my little heater. That keeps me warm. Believe it or not, it actually does a pretty darn good job in spite of its small size. This toilet, sink. I know the lighting in here sucks, so I do apologize for that. Let me see if I can help that. There we go. Okay, so here again, toilet, garbage can, sink, extra toilet paper, and all the usual toiletries. You know, toothpaste, mouthwash, so we don't stink. First aid kit, definitely handy, and not 1 but 2 mirrors. So definitely cool stuff there. In any case, I believe that concludes our, tell you what, hold on just a sec. I want that off. Thank you. Alright, I believe that concludes our tour of the SS Arlene. My name is Steve Cornwell, or Captain Cornwell if you prefer. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.